Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Natalie. This is Natalie Levin Astrology. Thank you all so much for being here. It's Friday evening at about 5 o'clock. Um, so it is about, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock on Friday, and my parents, I love that my parents are in my video. Cafe Astrology. So I want to say, first of all, I, do you feel this wild energy, this wild and wacky energy? Like, this is what happened. Here's some. I'm going to tell you to illustrate the Cancer moon, Venus and Venus and Uranus in a square today. This weekend, Venus and Uranus squaring. The Cancer moon, like, oh my gosh, knocked me out. I felt, no, the planets don't do things to us. I felt the vibration and invitation of the Cancer moon, and I took a nap. Let me say it that way. Um, so this morning, I woke up at 6:30 by myself, like without an alarm, which is very unusual. And I was took a big drive out to the country. Then I went to the Wawa, which is like a little convenience store chain here in the Philly area, in the Philadelphia area. And I went to the Wawa and I was like fumbling with my fanny pack and trying to Mercury is slowing down to station and I'm feeling it very much. Why am I feeling it? He's in my first house. That's why. He's like in my root of my isness for me. Like my first house is in Leo, most of it, and I'm like, okay, Mercury, slowing down, and I'm trying to find my card, and I'm like making my decaf, and I'm trying to work a card, and this man in the line, a construction worker, is like, "Here, go in front of me," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so nice, thank you, thank you." And then the man in front of me dropped his receipt, which you need to purchase your sandwich that they're making at the counter. So I'm like, and the man behind me saw the man lose his receipt, and the sandwich pe making people are like, "Excuse me, sir," because they had to like confirm his order. And so he left the line, and I'm sitting there, picked up his receipt, but I was still in the line, and I wanted to give it to him. And by the time it got to be my turn to purchase my decaf, he had come back and I said, "Hey, here, go back, take your place in line." And I gave him his chit to pay. And he was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you." And then he bought my decaf. And I had been thinking of buying the coffee or the chocolate milk for the man behind me. But it was like I thought it, and the man in front of me did it for me. And so that felt all very Cancer moon for me of like I am feeling and hearing the feelings of everyone around me, and it's in the form of nourishment. I'm going to nurture you. I nurtured the man in front of me, the man behind me nurtured me, and then the man in front of me nurtured me by buying my decaf. I did not buy the chocolate milk for the person behind me because I didn't even have to get my card out. So that was the Cancer moon along with Mercury stationing to retrograde, which he will be doing officially on August 4th. It also, for me, felt like an illustration of what's happening. Venus in Leo and Uranus in Taurus in a square, which is surprises, shocks around things Venusian, like what do I enjoy? What is delightful for me? What do I value? And I value my decaf. And Venus can be related to money. And so here's this man spending money on me. Surprise. That surprised me. It probably surprised him. Um, so that felt very Uranus and Venus in a square today. That felt really nice. And Uranus is in Taurus, which rules money. I mean, it rules food as well as money. So I was like, it was really my love language. I really love food. Like when I receive presents, I think my favorite thing is to receive like the most delicious soft chocolate chip cookies or like a gift card to go out to eat. That is, I really enjoy, I really love dining. Anyway, oh my gosh. And then, so I'm illustrating the astrological transits with what happened today. Then for the second time, I got back to Center City and I did this last night, less than 12 hours ago. I, um, I got out of the car and left it in the garage. Thank you to the wonderful parking attendants. I come upstairs and I had forgotten to leave the key in the car. So the car's sitting there in a very busy Center City location, just sitting and they can't move it. It's the second time that I did that in less than like seriously within a 20-hour period. Yeah. And I've never done that. I maybe did it once before. So I'm like, what is going on? Okay, Mercury, this is a lot. So that happened. And something else happened, but I can't remember now. So I want to invite you to know this, and my invitation was, can I stay really relaxed and soft about all of this? Because it is the nice thing. I also remembered, oh my gosh, I was supposed to leave a message on an outgoing message on like an inspiration line, which is something I do, a service I do for 12 step, and I completely forgot. And it was supposed to be July 31st, and I'm like there's nothing I can do about it now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really wow. So this is an invitation to you to know to double check, triple check, quadruple check your details about what's happening. Can you also make sure that if you have a schedule, you stay loose with it? If you are ordering something if you're ordering a sandwich, make sure you check it when you receive it to make sure there's mayonnaise on it if you ordered mayonnaise. These kinds of little details, and or you can be like, all right, they forgot the mayonnaise, I can bear it. Can you stay soft even around that? So that I would invite you to know that might be for the whole weekend. The moon is going into Leo at 11 a.m. ish tomorrow morning. That's Saturday morning, which is nice and playful for the weekend. And it's a new moon, which will happen on the 4th. So it's fiery. It's an invitation, depending on where it lands in your chart. It is an invitation to play and possibly frolic and have you can have some, maybe, is there some fun to be had this weekend for you? Is there some area of your life in which you can land in some childlike delight? And I wonder if you might also be able to invite yourself to, if you need to take a nap, again, I've been hearing from so many people, they're really pooped, that you will lay down and actually allow yourself to rest. I also would like to tell you that if some of you want to work this weekend with me one-on-one, I don't have it on my calendar, but if you would like to work with me for a session one-on-one this weekend, please reach out. I'll put my email underneath this video because might have some Saturday and Sunday appointments available. So you can reach out to me, and if you need to work on a sliding scale, you can let me know, and maybe we can work something out. Thank you. I hope that story was helpful to help you understand how this energy might be expressing itself in your life. I'm sending you so much love, and I'm going to post this now.